up? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's good today. We got a big day cooking. We got Monday Night Football, baby. We got Monday Night Football, and then a few days later, it's Thanksgiving. We got 3 games on Thanksgiving. We got college basketball already live, already going on. I literally already cashed a 3-unit play today. It's not even lunchtime. That's what we're on today. That's what we're doing today. Don't miss out. Just drop the Monday Night Football play on everything. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. Listen, I love what we're seeing today. I love what we got on the board today. Vegas is blessing us with a freebie. It must be customer acquisition time for Vegas because they're dropping us a freebie. They're letting everyone start out with a nice little dub so they can get hooked and then they can do a little Thanksgiving rug pull. That's what I think. Normally they'd wait until Thanksgiving. They'd say, hey, this is the week. We got to get everyone on the books. We got to get everyone on the books. We're going to do all sorts of offers. We're going to give people college basketball bonus boosts in the middle of the day. Buddy, it's about Monday Night Football today. We're also going to put together a nice little 3-leg parlay. And then I'm going to drop the main play once we get a few people in here as well. Can the Lions win out? I think their biggest game is going to be the Bills. It's going to be a tough spot. And then I also think the Ravens probably lose one. So if the Lions are 15-1, they're probably sitting people week 18. But can they win? Can they win out? Absolutely. They can absolutely win out. They'll be favored in every single game. They're the best team in the NFL. The Packers going to take them down? I don't know. Packers did not look great last time. Packers didn't look great against the Lions last time. The Ravens have a chance. Ravens winning tonight. I like it. Mavericks or Hawks today. Ravens spread tonight. Ravens losing tonight. PD has it. Okay, here's the thing. I'll tell you right now. I like the Ravens. I like the Ravens on the money line today. If you're on Profit X, which is in my links, you can DM me if you need it. You can get them on the money line at minus 136. Okay, minus 136. That's great value. Chris, appreciate the file. Run those files up. Let's stack them up. We're just about 1K on this account, so I can give you guys the links on everything. Fat middle on college basketball. Love it, Maddock. They didn't look great. They had 411 yards of offense, double lines, just too many penalties. Who's got ATD tonight? I mean, the Packers do commit a lot of penalties. We'll talk about anytime touchdowns here in a moment as well. We'll get into all of it. Ravens minus 2.5 is okay. I like Ravens money line. Ravens money line minus 136. Ravens money line minus 136. You're talking about the Mavs plus 6. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. If I miss your question, run it back in a few seconds. I'll get back to it. We're going to go through whatever games you guys want to go through. We're going to lock in. We're going to get a full card up today, baby. Talking about Mavs plus 6, plus 6.5, depending on where you got it. I don't know where you're getting plus 6. Is that an alt line? Ravens money line minus 150. Pedro, why would you do minus 150? You can get it at minus 136 on Profit X. Stop settling for worse lines. Shoot me a DM if you need to get it, or check my links on any of my other socials. Get on Profit X. Get them on the money line at minus 136. Yeah, I mean, listen. Do I think the team that's 2.5 point dogs probably stays within 6.5? Yeah, most likely. I don't know that that's good value. It's not bad. I think that's in kind of the sweet spot where it might be worth getting a few. Do you have a recap of the VIP for the past few months? That's the past week right there. 27 units. 27 units and less. Zach C says, love profit. That's my guy. That's my guy. He knows it. You're going to parlay it with Ravens money line? I would stay away. That's not really those two together. Not great value. I would take the Ravens money line. Pay a little bit of juice. Don't pay too much juice. Yeah, Pedro, it is. It is. Like I said, shoot me a DM. I'll get you. If anyone, listen, I got the other phone. If anyone DMs me on Instagram who needs profit to get that line, if you DM me on Instagram right now, I'll send it through to you because I got the other phone. It's Pick'em PD on Instagram. Do it. Kind of concerned about long term. Can't always get every play in. Listen, if you don't get it, well, then DM me here and I'll get you after the live. If you can't always get every play in, I don't know what results you're going to get, obviously. But in the long term, if you see here, I'm number 3 on the month. On the month as a whole, we're up over 40 some units. If I were to go back over 3 months, it's not over 40 every single month, but it's well over 40 in that period of time. So the other thing is we've been great on NBA props. So this is why our numbers are great in the last month is because NBA props have begun. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. And if you're on my VIP, it's a ton of NBA props. It's NBA props every single day, and then NFL props on NFL days and all that. So yeah, marathon, not a sprint. But yeah, so yesterday 13 units. The last week, 27 units. The last month, 40 some units. That's what we're on. If anyone wants to get my plays every day, by the way, shoot me a DM on Instagram now and I'll send it through. I've got a discount link. That I'll send through if you DM me on Instagram. But those are my numbers over the last week. So anyway, about tonight, Herbert over 0.5 interceptions is a bad one. He's throwing no picks so far this season. You're just not getting a good price. I'm not saying it's impossible. You're just not getting a good price. The Ravens' pass D hasn't been crazy good. The Ravens' pass D hasn't been crazy good. So yeah, exactly, Maddock. I'm gonna give you guys a three legger. I'm gonna give you a three legger for underdog tonight as well. Um, by the way, I have weekly subscriptions available as well, Maddock. If you just want to give it a small shot and see what I'm talking about, but I have a lot of confidence you're gonna like what you see. Banks, appreciate the follow. Just appreciate the follow. Let's get 30 more follows and I'll share another free play. I got a banger underdog slip that I cooked for tonight. I'm really excited to share with you guys. So run that up. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram, I'll slide you the discount link right now. So, all right. In terms of the read on tonight, this is what we care about. The Ravens are undervalued. The public is doing this every single day. The public is talking about Alabama. Cal, appreciate the files. Give me 27 more every single day. They're recency bias. The Ravens are overrated, man. The Ravens aren't that good. The Ravens why do you have the Ravens ahead of the Chargers? Why do you have the Ravens ahead of the Steelers? Why do you have Guys, the Ravens have been top 4, top 5 all season long. At the absolute worst, they're top 5. The Chargers are begging to become top 7, and they're having a good year, and Harbaugh's nice. Harbaugh's the little Harbaugh. Harbaugh's going to get beaten by his brother. That's just how it goes. Lamar Jackson, top 3 quarterbacks in the league right now. Everyone was like, oh, yeah, he's going to be MVP. He's going to be MVP. And then Allen balls out, and Jackson has a down day. And people are like, yeah, Jackson, he's not that good. He's not really a playoff team. Recency bias from the public is crazy. Are you watching every game? Are you watching every game? Are you really keeping up with the league on a week to week basis? You understand the ebb and flow of an NFL season, understand who's consistently on point. It's the Ravens offense. They are that good. Now, their pass defense is not incredible. Their run defense is top 1. They're the best in the league. They're going to shut down Dobbins. They're going to shut down the run game. They're going to give up passing yards to Herbert. Herbert's been good. They're going to give up passing yards, but they have enough of a defense to be able to limit that passing game from Herbert, from the Chargers, especially because they're going to play to the pass game. They're going to play to the pass game because the Chargers will not be able to effectively run the ball against the Ravens. They might try early on to try to establish the run. They're going to find out real quick it's not happening, okay? So then the Chargers are going to force to pass the ball. They'll be okay. Meanwhile, the Ravens are going to be able to pass the ball, run the ball, and the Chargers defense has been good. Don't get me wrong. They've been a top 5 defense all season long, but they don't have an answer for Derrick Henry. I don't think they got it. They have a thick offensive line, but Henry's quick. Henry gets around corners. He's not just a bruiser. I think it's going to be a big game for Henry. I think it's just going to be Herbert would have to have the game of his life to put up enough offense to win this game, and I just don't see it happening. It could be close. That's why I like the Ravens on the money line at minus 136. But yeah, Ravens Eagles next week. That's going to be a good game, but no need to focus on that now. We got to take it one day at a time. Let's see what happens here. I would never take a Ravens Eagles game right now because we don't know about injuries, right? So I never take games when there's still a game for either team to play in between because injuries happen and whatnot. Like, what if you took the Ravens and then Lamar Jackson got hurt this game or something? Look what Steelers did to that Ravens offense. I don't know about that. Steelers limiting the Ravens offense was a lot more about game planning and coaching familiarity and that's what you get on an intra-conference matchup. Chargers team total under 23.5 is okay. Yeah, we already smacked the college basketball play already this morning, Maddock. Took the year of the under. Took the year of the under. It was absolutely sweat free. I'm saying was past tense as if it already cashed. I don't know if the game's officially over, but it's so far under, it's silly. Derrick anytime touchdowns okay. Auburn minus 4.5. Steelers. Yeah, Steelers held them pretty low. That doesn't mean so you guys this is what I'm talking about when I say recency bias. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, the Ravens are good. Lamar's the MVP. The Ravens are great. Lamar's MVP. And then they don't have a good game against the Steelers, which are a top 3 defense in the NFL. And people are like, yeah, Ravens not that good. Ravens just they're not that good. They don't have it like that. No. The Ravens were the best team in the NFL after 6-7 games. Now it's settled down and it goes like Lions, Bills. After the Lions and the Bills, it's probably what? Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs. You can mix those 3 around however you like. Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs. They're top 5 easily. They might be top 3. Ravens lost to Browns and Raiders. Everyone wants to talk about the losses. It's any given Sunday. The Chiefs almost lost to the Panthers yesterday. The Cowboys just beat the Commanders. I picked that game. Ever past losses. I didn't say I liked Auburn minus 4.5. I haven't talked about that game yet. You slapped Panthers? Spread or money line? I'm gonna say it one more time. If we get 25 more likes, I'm gonna share my 3-leg underdog slip for tonight. That's gonna slap. Spread plus 10. Have nice work. Yeah, my big play of the day was Cowboys money line plus 525 and plus 575. Henry TD Ravens money line. Just Ravens money line. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. Ravens money line minus 136. Stop trying to. I just want to juice it up a little bit. I want to juice it up. I wanted this. I wanted that. Stop. Ravens money line minus 136 on Profit X. That's a good line. That's a fair line. That's a line you should take. Already locked Ravens minus 2. Jay, it should be you should be able to get it minus 136 on Profit X. At 142 wouldn't be worth it, but yeah. Um, but you should get better than that. You got minus 150 on MGM. I keep telling you guys, it adds up. If you're not line shopping, and getting the best lines of pass possible, it really adds up. I talk about this all the time. We average about 3 points. They mostly do bank deposits. You can request, Jay. You can also request on ProfitX. You can offer any line you want. So sometimes I say offer whatever line, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you wait until the final 10 minutes, and then you take it on whatever book. Check, we're now on the YouTube stream today. Ravens plus 5 under 58.5 teaser. I don't really see the value there. Yeah, obviously I like both of those to hit, but I don't see the value there. Because that could go over. It probably won't, but it could go over. Dobbins over 39.5 yards. I don't know why you want to take Dobbins over 39.5 yards. Dobbins has not been impressive. Dobbins has not been impressive. And the Ravens' run defense is as good as it gets. Charges plus 3.5 in the first half. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's a low value line. Lamar and Henry feast. I think so. Dobbins only hits when he gets a big one. If that's how you feel, then take his over on longest rush. But again, obviously anything can happen. Anything can happen on a rushing line that's under 40 yards. Like you can rip one play, you can have one big gap, or you can get high usage, but it's unlikely. The Ravens' defense is really strong. Now it's a low enough number that I'm not just gonna fade it. Yeah. Roquan questionable. Yep. Yeah, heavily recency bias is playing into this game. Yeah, but I hear that. That was painful. That was painful, Yuppie. Neato, nice. Yeah, I do a ton of NBA props. William, all my plays go up on Sobet every day. These are my numbers from the last week, right? We went up 27 units, 30, 15, and 1. That's a 67% win percentage. That's all my numbers from last week on Sobet. A huge portion of that is NBA props. Anyone who wants us, by the way, I've got a discount. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram right now, it's Pick'empedia on Instagram. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram right now, I'll slide you the link to get all the plays. Like I said, we got NBA props up already for the day. We got NFL props up. We got our main play for Monday Night Football tonight. We do plays every single day, and a huge portion for the next several months is NBA props. Probably Bateman Dela. But if you say it one more time, chill. Yeah. Let's see what the latest on Roquan is. Uh, I've got a free Telegram, Chef. I got a free Telegram where I share a free play of the day, and then my VIP where I share a full card every single day is 15 a month if you get the discount by DMing me. Nito, good luck to you. I like the play. I think Roquan Smith is going to play. Based on what I'm reading, I think he's going to play. I don't think he'll be 100%, but I think he'll play. Book Edge Elite says Memphis, South Carolina, OSU, High Point, Montana. Thank me later, bro. I can't even remember all that. Over 46.5 is okay. It's just an interesting spot from a game script perspective, right? It's an interesting spot from a game script perspective where if the Chargers pass the ball effectively, then yeah, it goes over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like the over under. I'm staying away because I don't think the Chargers are going to run all. So I think it's higher possessions, you know, stopping the clock, higher possessions, more opportunity to score. But these are two good defenses. All right, Dom, I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to take a look at that. Dom wants me on San Fran plus 2.5 or money line. Let's see. Telegram is War on Vegas. What time do they play? What time do they play, Dom? All right, here we go. Yeah, plus 2.5. All right, I'll ride. Yep, locked it in. Yeah, I appreciate the file. Run those files up. All right, listen. We get 20 more files. We get 20 more files. I'm going to share you this three-legger. I'm going to share you this three-legger on Underdog. By the way, I am going to share that for everyone in the Telegram as well. The Telegram's free. It's War on Vegas. If you want to get on the Telegram, shoot me a DM on Instagram. If you want to get on the Sobet, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Jay Perez, Jeff, Willie, appreciate the follows. Appreciate the follows. We need 22 more. I say 25 or 15. We'll say 12 more. Get those files up. I'm excited to share this with you. Jimmy Bish, appreciate the follow. Give me 11 more. 11 more. No, Zach, that was just a recommendation. I didn't personally do analysis on it. Kenny, appreciate the follow. Chris, appreciate the follow. We need 9 more. I like Ravens on the money line. Ravens on the money line. Minus 136 on Profit X. Ravens money line. That's the play we've been talking about. Quentin Johnson, long reception, over 24.5, says Book Edge Elite. Let me see what I feel about that book. Appreciate the follow. We need 8 more. Let's get this money. Yeah. I think the Quentin Johnson over solid. You could probably get a better line though. Had Radford minus 15 and it pushed. Yeah, Redman, I got a few accounts. This is the one I stream on, so follow this if you want the daily streams. Is it? Appreciate it, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I got 3 accounts. I've got the one account where I do the daily free plays. This is where I do the daily streams. Return to Pick'em Petey for the daily free plays, and then Pick'em Petey with 2 Ys is where I do like my stories and stuff. Hugo, appreciate the follow. Need 7 more. Redman, smart man. Let's go. Yo, drop a flame in the chat. If you've been riding with me on SoBet, if you got these 27 units over the last week, drop a flame in the chat. Let the people know. This is what we did the last week. 27 units. That means if you were doing $10 units, you'd be up $270. For $270, you can get the whole year for half of that. You can get the whole year for 135. And if you were doing $5 units, you would have made all that money in 1 week. If you were doing just $5 units. Triz, appreciate the follow. Chargers winning. Don't think so, Death Row. Whenever you disagree with me, I hit though, so I appreciate it. We need 6 more files, and we're going to get into that free play. Lock it in, baby. let me read you some. Yeah, Jay, whole year, I guess it's 135 or 180. Let's go, Zach. Murph, appreciate the file. Need 4 more. Ethan, need 3 more. Appreciate it. Yeah, just check on the subscriptions for the options. You get discounted if you do 6 month or you do a year. It's discounted. All right, let me tell you what we did yesterday. These were our main plays. We did Cowboys money line plus 575 for half a unit. That was up 2.5 units or 2 3/4 units. This is Citizen. We did that. We also hit on the Packers minus 5.5. That was a 3-unit play. Bang. We did Bucks minus 6. That was a 2-unit play. Bang. And then we did a 2-leg outline parlay of the Chiefs over 23.5 and the Raiders under 23.5. Locked that in for 2 units as well. That's 7 units just on our main plays right there, plus another 3 units on that live Cowboys money line. Let's go. Boom. I love that. And then on our props, we made about a unit. Split most of it, made about a unit. Then we hit our NBA play for 2.5. 2 units for me is $200. But I say unit because it's anyone. Your unit could be $1, could be $100, it could be $10,000. It doesn't matter. Just your bankroll should be 50 units. So it's all based on that. So we went up 27 units in the last week, right? So your 50 units. Say you did $100 units, you're up 2,700 bucks. So now you turn from 5K into 7.7K. Now we divide that by 50 to refresh our units for the next week. Now your unit size is 154. So if we went up 27 units again on that, you'd make more than 1.5 times what we did the last week because your unit size grew, because your bankroll grew, because we had so much success this past week. That's why stringing together back-to-back big weeks like we do so often here on SoBet, it's so profitable and so massive. Again, so if you want all the plays, shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's Pick'em Petey. Pick'em Petey, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I do it. Do I never withdraw? We withdraw from time to time. I don't tell people when to withdraw and when not to. It's up to them. The important thing is that you always have 50 units. So we turn that 5K into 7.7K, right? If you want to withdraw 2,700, that's fine. Withdraw the 2,700 profit from this week, but then your unit size is back to 100. If you withdraw, that's fine. Just adjust accordingly on your unit size. You can withdraw whenever you want, but just do it. Got Baltimore minus 155 bakes. Stop settling for bad lines. Always, Nate. I update on a weekly or monthly basis, so I'm not saying do it after 1 day or after 2 days because you're going to go up and down throughout the week. You should have the same unit for the week, right? So you're at 50 units to start the week. Maybe you lose 6 on the first week. You don't adjust and make it smaller, or on the first day, you don't adjust and make it smaller. You go up 10 units on the first day. You don't adjust and make it smaller. You wait until the week is over. You look at your week stats. Like I said, we're up 27 units in the last week. So now, because that's a growth of 54%, our unit size grows 54%. Yeah, that's smart, Zach. That's a reasonable thing. So that's one thing. So say you turn 5K into 7.7, you withdraw 1350. Now you're at 6350. Now your unit size is 137. Yeah, Buck, I hear that. Tucker is looking sketch. The spread is fine. The spread is fine, but just what we're looking for is value. We're looking for the best play, right? And getting the Ravens on the money line at minus 136 is the best play available. That's a better play than getting the Ravens minus 2.5 at minus 105, minus 110, whatever you get. How many bets overall I place on any given day? So on Sundays, it's more than any of the other days because we'll do 6 to 9 props, and then we'll do 3 to 5 main plays, and then we'll probably still have an NBA play. So that you might see 13, 15 plays, but if you look at the last week, we did 46 plays. So it's an average of about 6.5 plays. It's better value because in terms of the likelihood of them winning relative to the payout is better than the likelihood of them covering 2.5 relative to that not too much better payout. Value always comes down to probability and payout. And there's two ways of figuring out the value. One is if you just have a projection for the likelihood of a play hitting, right? You say, all right, this is 52% likelihood to hit. I need a payout of, minus 102 or better. Okay. The other way would be just line shopping. All right. Generally speaking, this line is at minus 105. I can get it at plus 102. Obviously, there's value on plus 102. Everyone asks about the Marlboro. It's just a cool hat. See this game being a field goal difference, Nate Dog? Well, you could take action on that as well. You could probably, if you were positive on that, arb both sides and guarantee obviously guarantee a profit if it hits. How do you feel about Herbert over 260 yards? It's not bad. What games did I lose yesterday, Atlanta? We didn't lose a single game. We lost a couple props, but I didn't lose a single game. We were 4-0 on our main plays. So yeah, to recap yesterday. That's sick. To recap yesterday, we hit the Cowboys money line after they went down 3-0. We hit that plus 575. We hit the Bucks -6. We hit the Packers -5.5. We hit the 2-leg outline parlay of the Chiefs over 23.5 and the Raiders under 23.5. Those were all our main plays. Then on props, we had one. Yeah, absolutely, Nate. On props, we were 1-0 on NBA. And then for the prop slate, we had K. Dotton under that hit, Demario Douglas over receptions. We had Austin Eckler over rush yards that missed. We had Tyrone Tracy over rush yards that missed. We had 2-leg parlay of Geno Smith and Bo Nix that hit. Then we had 2-leg parlay of Sutton and Jackson Smith. Today we're on Ravens money line. All right, we're gonna wrap up here. If I get 10 more fouls, I'll share this, or not. I need 5 more fouls. 5 more fouls, and I'll share this underdog parlay slip for tonight. But again, all the plays go up on SoBet. Shoot me a DM on Instagram if you want to get those. And I'm dropping this parlay in my free Telegram. That's War on Vegas. Shoot me a DM if you want that as well. Yeah, appreciate the file. I need 4 more. Why not Chargers? Because they're not going to win, Mike. User, appreciate the follow. They don't have the runs. They don't have the speed in their run stopping. Derrick Henry is too quick. They might have the thickness to keep Henry from going as heavily inside, but they don't have the quickness to combat his speed as well. And the Ravens are going to be able to sit on the Chargers pass game. The Chargers will pass effectively, but not enough. All right. I'm going to share this real quick. And again, if you're in the Telegram, if you're in the free Telegram, you will see this slip. This is a freebie. There's also massive deposit bonuses running right now, massive deposit bonuses and sign up bonuses and free squares for anyone new. So there's that. I'm going to share this play for you real quick. I hate that, Nate. I agree, Maddock. All right, we're going Herbert over 258 and a half. The Ravens have one of the best run defenses in the game. They're not going to be able to run the ball on the Ravens. Herbert is going to have to throw the ball. It plays out well. Good idea, BB. I think he's playing in March Madness. So we're going to go Herbert over 258 and a half. Herbert over 258 and a half. We're going to go Dobbins under 47 and a half rush yards. This is the same read as Herbert. They're going to pass the ball. They're not going to run the ball. That's all they have. And then we're going to close it out with Derrick Henry over 85 and a half rush yards. I think that the Chargers pass defense is going to be able to contain Lamar, keep them from going crazy. They're going to run the ball to Henry, and I think that Henry's going to bust a big one because ultimately they don't have the speed to keep up with Henry. They do have the physicality. They might limit him on the inside, but I think he busts one or two on the outside, and that's going to add up. We're going over 85 and a half rush yards. That's Dobbins under 47 and a half. That's Herbert over 258 and a half, and that's Henry over 85 and a half rush yards. This pays out 5.5 to 1. 5.5 to 1. Got that on Underdog. If you want a free entry, I'm gonna drop the link for a free entry in my free Telegram. It's War on Vegas. Shoot me a DM if you want to get on there. Appreciate the follows. Run these numbers up. Everyone follow this account. This is where I go live every single day. The other accounts, you know what to do. This is where I go live. Lock it in. Let's have another huge day. And by the way, that's our record for the last week. 27 unit profit. Let's go, Maddock. So shoot me a DM.